Dorian is beginning to show some signs of strengthening. The winds haven't reflected that yet. You saw meteorologist Natalie Ferrari is here. We'll be checking in with her in just a second. Let me show you the latest here. This is the 11 o'clock advisory. Category 2 hurricane right now. Wind speeds at 110 miles per hour. It's moving to the northwest at 10 miles per hour, and it's about 480 miles east of the northwestern Bahamas. So still a way off, even from the Bahamas, but obviously every minute that goes by gets a little bit closer. So here's what it looks like there. You notice this little feature that's beginning to develop. It's starting to develop an eye, and that is an indication of a strengthening storm. Even though the hurricane hunters weren't able to find stronger winds within that storm, we are expecting for that strengthening to begin. Where does it go from here? The forecast models still spread out that uncertainty as we head into the holiday weekend. In good agreement right here, but once we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, when we will begin to feel some impacts, that's where the spread in the models begin to increase, and that's where our confidence decreases on where the system will go. One thing that we're sure of at this point is it looks like the system slows down. So it's moving roughly around 10 miles per hour right now. As it begins to approach Florida, it will slow down. It slams on the brakes. The intensity begins to increase. Wind speeds probably up around 140 miles per hour as it approaches the east coast of Florida. Right now, it looks like we could see a landfalling storm somewhere on the southeast coast of Florida before it makes that slow turn toward the north. I want to bring in Natalie Ferrari now because, Natalie, we're looking at the system and we're saying, I mean, still a Category 1 storm into Wednesday. But it looks like it's taking more of an easterly track, right?
And you know what, that would help to not only pull this storm up to the north, but then on the backside of it, we'll get more of a northwesterly wind out towards our coastal areas, even up towards the Nature coast, especially. Let's talk about more so of our local impacts. I know the big question we always tend to get, what does this mean for Tampa Bay? What does this mean even for our Polk County and our inland areas? Well, when it comes to the potential for tropical storm force winds, that's 39 miles per hour sustained or higher. You know what, we're now in that 80% range. This actually came down with the latest 11 a.m. update as well. Much of the bay all the way up through the Nature coast in that 70 to 80% range that we could be dealing with sustained wind speeds. Again, consistent wind speeds of about 40 miles per hour or a little bit higher. So what do you need to know? We're going to share with you everything we know that tropical storm conditions for us here at home will be likely as early as Monday morning. This could be a multi-day event where we're talking about for several days rounds of heavy rainfall that it will lead to the concern of inland flooding, especially from Monday through the middle of the week. Now and this weekend is the time to get all that loose lawn furniture secured and do all your at-home preparations before the storm gets near the Sunshine State.